Hi, John. Hello, Joanne. My name's Rosika. Welcome to Grady. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
I read your resume over, and I had a couple questions, if you don't mind. First thing I wanted to ask you was, what made you interested in this program?
Well, you know, if you haven't already seen on my resume, I am a medical student, so I feel like I'm just a perfect fit for it, and really this job was probably made for me.
I really thought that in a hospital setting, a high-pressure situation would be a good experience, and it would bring me a lot of good experience to my future career.
Definitely. Perfect. And so your future career goal is to go into nursing then?
Yes, yes.
And do you have, what do you hope to gain specifically from this experience?
Well, I just need to get my feet wet, I guess.
I don't know if, you know, I have that much to gain from it. I think I have a lot to offer the program, you know. Like,
so really this position, I feel like it'll throw me directly into the hospital atmosphere.
The day-to-day life, definitely.
Yes, yes, yes.
What are your future career goals with your medical degree? What are you planning on doing?
you know, I'd like to be the world's greatest brain surgeon eventually. I don't know if you've heard of Sanjay Gupta, but
Yeah.
I like to think that I'll be... Sorry.
No problem.
Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Answer this.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sanjay Gupta and I are pretty close, so I figured I'll be like him when I grow up.
Okay. Do you have any experience working in the healthcare setting, volunteer or otherwise?
Yes, I haven't had very many official healthcare positions, but in high school I was a candy stripper,
Okay.
so I've worked with physicians there. I was a pharmaceutical rep for Zydus for several years, so I've been in contact with physicians, insurance companies, sometimes visiting hospitals, and then right now, to prepare, I'm also volunteering at the Sunrise Rehabilitation Center.
I see. Okay, so definitely had a lot of experience with patients. Do you have any experience working in the healthcare setting?
Did I mention I was a medical student already? Because I just want to make sure that's clear.
Yes, you did.
I feel like it, you know, qualifies me for the job.
Okay. Can you describe in one of those experiences a time when you were put in a high-stress situation and how you dealt with that?
Sure. Well, the best example I would have is Black Friday at the Gap. I was a sales associate, and 7 a.m., the doors opened, and really a crazy crowd of people came in, and they were just, I mean, they were just tearing clothes off the walls. They wanted sales, they wanted cheap clothes, and in that situation, I really found that I had to calm down first, myself, and then just kind of get through it, and not let the chaos and craziness get to me. And that really taught me to apply that to every situation in my life.
I see.
Well, if you're familiar with the intensive care unit, it's a pretty busy place, so I had to be in there for one of my rotations. And there's a lot of people working in there, but I feel like I was really the one who kept everything together as the medical student.
Okay.
You know, there was residents and the attendings and stuff, but I just felt like even in such a high-stress environment as the ICU where everybody's so sick, if it wasn't for me tying up all the loose ends, I just don't think it would have, you know, the shift would have gone as smoothly. So they were pretty lucky to have me as the Sorry, just so busy today, you know. How much longer is this going to take? Is this going to be...
I only have a couple more questions for you, actually.
Okay. All right. Well, then I can pass on this one.
Let me move on to the next one. What would you say is your greatest strength?
I get things done. Whatever needs to be done, whatever a manager wants, I'll find a way to do it, of course within reason. And I do think that it's something that many people lack. They like to talk about things, they like to discuss things, but I set goals and I do them.
Definitely. And then what about your greatest weakness?
Well, especially for this position, I'm very green, I'm very new. I haven't had many official titles in the healthcare system. So really, I think my greatest weakness is experience. And in this type of position, in the beginning, I would need some guidance. So I think that might be...
Some training.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your greatest strength?
Well, it's going to take a while. Didn't you say this was going to be short?
Would you say that you would be comfortable working in this kind of environment, though? Are you squeamish at all? Any aversion to blood, bodily fluids, vomit?
Not that I know of. I did test myself, although I didn't see any live gore, but I have tested myself with internet photos.
Yeah.
And so far, it's been okay. So I'm really excited about the position and really just to get into that nitty-gritty. Not that I enjoy looking at that stuff, but I really do think the position is very exciting.
Are you squeamish at all? Any aversion to blood, bodily fluids, etc.?
No, I'm all right. None of that stuff really bothers me. I'm pretty confident in the fact that I won't have any issues being queasy or sick.
Perfect. Well, it was great meeting you, John.
Thank you. I appreciate it. 1 second. All right. No, you finished on time. Thank you. All right.
It was great meeting you. We'll be in touch.
Take care.
Thanks.
This isn't helpful for me.